chose the hard difficulty. Nice! Challenge like that builds character. Also riddles that character with bullets before blowing it up and feeding the pieces to a raptidon.
You there. Still got work if you're looking. You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose. The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction? I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding. Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you? Directorate agents betraying their fellows? So much for humanity's best and brightest. I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you. Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me. Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper. Competence recognizes competence. Get into that facility and make certain it won't ever function again. I look forward to hearing your results.
You approach openly, despite your new standing as a minion of Commander Babylon Carr. Well, speak all you like, you've aligned yourself with the brute, thereby identifying yourself as one. I shall not forget this anytime soon. Go on, then.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your sight.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind? An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Well, if it ain't DB Milver Street's newest sycophant. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, and you can consider that introduction the start and end of our personable relationship. If you'd spoken with me like I suggested, mayhaps the two of us could bandy words, but you didn't. And taking sides with Milver Street means I got no use for you.
Well, I'm kind of conflicted here. He's a little more interesting. I'm more interested with his magical hat and everything, and his Wizard of Oz looking thing. But he wants to do mental refreshment, which is kind of creepy. So
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving
I might join
end of
her
Milver Street's
instead.
bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sight, the Vox, although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are protectorate vibes on you. Don't know if... Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you? Directorate agents betraying their fellows? So much for humanity. My employer would assuredly be filled with wrath if it were my force. If you fail, I'll be out nothing, and Auntie shall be none the wiser. There's a particular holding we shall... My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you. Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that.
I don't
But
want to help
he
him
wouldn't have to wheedle
brainwash.
and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me. Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper. Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people. And there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary. Competence recognizes competence. Get into that facility and make certain it won't ever function again. I look forward to hearing your results.
I decided to work with him. He seems more fun and interesting. She just says, go destroy the facility, and he says, I decided to help him, brainwash people. I want to learn about the brainwashing. I don't know, it just seems more fun.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind? An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Well, if it ain't DB Milver Street's newest, if you'd spoken with me like I suggest...
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunt ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you. Being this close to DeVries Anyway, need something, Commander? It was less merger and more hostile. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's choice. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering, and sure, always happy.
no.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Hello again. I don't think we were properly introduced. I'm Art. Gladly.
Embrace freedom, revel in choice. Auntie's choice.
Okay, back.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
I got much better guns now. Much better guns. Oh, yeah, I could sell the other one. Sell the old one.
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement. Ugh. Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes. You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation. Beg pardon, but I'm accounted for. No. I was. But not anymore. Sorry. Keep forgetting. At any rate, the only thing I'm interested in picking up are clues. Though I haven't had much luck there, neither. Look, I know how it sounds. Like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost him hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. Or maybe this entity only had the strength to manifest but briefly on this mortal coil. Communication would have proven too difficult for a being of pure information. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected? Seems a mite unlikely, don't you think? No one in Fairfield's going hungry. Why steal when they could just purchase food at Auntie's fair market prices? Oh, it's definitely an extra-normal entity of some kind. Simplest explanation. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, would be my guess. Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars, yet. But it's one theory.
This guy's wife died and he's a little kooky. He thinks there's a ghost instead of someone just stealing food.
Right? It's all gotta go somewhere after we cash in our bits. Who's to say some of that matter don't stick around in one form or another? I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
This unit has observed a significant increase in your levels of physical activity.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base.
Please make time for rest and recovery.
I'm fine, Val. But I have noticed you experiencing more vocal stutters lately. Reckon we should spend some time together at a workbench soon.
To maintain this unit's superb performance, routine maintenance is highly recommended.
I'll take that as a yes.
Careful, friend.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. Real code 472.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still...
Feel the benefits of spending your bit.
Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable.
Excellent. At East Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if Command has temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who
In nearby armed guards, a stealthy approach is suggested.
Subordinates have become homicidally.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Looking a few corks low, Commander.
Help me formulate a cure.
Not yet charged.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must...
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready. Requested assistance currently unavailable. Engaging combat protocols.
my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart. That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
everything I marked with the 1, I'm done. I'm done, so I'll just start turning the 1s to 2s and 3s from here. Maybe 4 or whatever. But everything that's 0 will stay 0. I'll focus on what I'd selected, like talk. Leadership is important because it improves your companions. If you make your 2 companions strong, you could kick back and let them beat everybody. And so make them as powerful as possible with leadership. And then hack so you can hack everything. It's coming along nicely. The other thing is, a lot of these games, like, it seems like there's big differences, but the differences are minor, and the overall story's essentially the same. You know what I mean? Here I'm not sure. I guess we'll, you can't really fight. They'll just take all your weapons, so you're better off just running through to the mission. And you can see, like, I need to heal. I need a doc. It's hack 2. I only have a hack 1. Oftentimes it's not worth it anyway.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Okay, interesting. This one, this is closest.
Who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
What was that?
Sequencing attack strategies.
Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo.
You're too low level
Help me
for this.
formulate a cure.
You should be back in the main mission.
Don't make me bury another agent!
Standing by with life support.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose? Choice. Remember, Anti knows best.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
Nah, they know this.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm three sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk. Drunk's a whole idea.
The peddler of half measures returns. Suppose it's too much to hope that you speak in half sentences. Make it quick, yeah?
prodigal freelancer returns. Do not leave me in suspense. The information, do you have it? Go visit the Ministry and retrieve the information on mental...
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
Saw you coming this time.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done. Seems like there's more from this terminal to view, Commander.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking? Oh, yeah? And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. It's embarrassing now. How much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she'd done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Done some good, too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. If only DeVries had shared in our good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly-like.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day. That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the Void damn things coming from? Not one of ours. Belonged to the Protectorate. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested, but no such luck. Officer Carr says we've already committed too many units to the field and that the Protectorate could launch a counterattack at any moment. That if I nag her on it one more time, she'll, quote, have me peeling Spectrum potatoes till my phalanges fall off. And everyone knows you can't shoot for shit without your trigger finger. So instead of allocating necessary resources, she set up a bounty terminal, handing our defense spending over to freelancers. In short, it's an easy way to convert bullets into bits. If you're keen on lending a car, doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate. That would be an... I was due a promotion 3 cycles ago. Yet, here I am. Sometimes they say, but really, go out.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
Prudence dictates we cherish what we have and defend it.
This reminds me of Knight's KOTOR. 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 Yeah, this is a lot like KOTOR, man. It's less like Far Cry and more like KOTOR. Just like the blockiness of it, the basically like behind the scenes the choices are like dark side or good side. And very much like the way the animation is. Like, the enemies appear like little... It's very computerized. Like, it doesn't... It's a little disappointing in that way that I like the animation, the colors and everything, but like, it's very blocky. Cut and pasty. It is opposed to feeling pastel or... I don't know, it's good though. But it's a bit blocky like KOTOR. Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars.
Nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
It's like that, and then like the decisions are like good and evil or neutral basically. And I wouldn't be surprised if these programmers are big fans of KOTOR.
Ready to waste it, on your command. How are you still upright over there?
Emergency protocols ready.
Hit what in the where now? Insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Protocols not yet charged.
Maybe a little like Skyrim too, where like the animals act like they're very computerized, but they're also wild. Well, and like KOTOR 2, the battle was, there's like, you know, there might be 2 hours of talking before a battle sequence. You know, you go, I'm not saying, I mean, this too is, it's a mix of balance and storytelling, role-playing, talking. Well, I mean, yeah, and if I'm comparing it to KOTOR, Skyrim, and Fallout, so I'm saying there's nothing original here, but you're comparing it to 3 pretty good games.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. It's Morrowind, you know, Elder. It's Morrowind, Skyrim, the Knights of the Old Republic, KOTOR heavily influenced. Look, these animals even look like from KOTOR. Heavily Skyrim and Fallout. Fallout 4, the conversation, the and they're all fans of Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, I think the ratings for this game, they're 7 out of 10. Some people give it 8 out of 10. Nobody's giving it a 10 out of 10. I think because it's not rewriting the book on anything. It's not the first time we've seen a game like this. If it was, it'd be a 10 out of 10. But you know, it's also Mass Effect. But those are all good games. You're comparing it to A+ games. Is it an A+ game? No. B+ for sure. But I haven't played it. I'm still in the first couple hours, so I got to play it through to completion to really tell you.
Stumbling around here looking like prey.
My first impressions are it's a lot like a lot of those games.
Is a dangerous
as far as Star Ocean or something like that, maybe a little Dragon Age, but not too much JRPG.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
just know I can do more for Anti and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter. Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe. Ain't easy moving between companies, and I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the wraps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Commencing combat-related activities. Ready to assist with agents' health needs.
Don't just shoot in the thin air.
Engage. Not ready.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Ugh.